Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. Today we're going to do a shaving video, and we're going to have a very nice giveaway that I'll announce at some point during the video. We're going to use some old school equipment today. It's not super old school, but we're going back a little bit with Soap Commander Respect, which is a really nice lime and patchouli soap. Very, very good stuff. We're going to use the Merkur 34. I think it's called. Busta gear here today we're using. I miss Busta. Also, by the way, if you're interested in learning about shaving soap, Carrie Seibert from Soap Commander also wrote this book, which you can get on Amazon and maybe even the Soap Commander website, How to Make Shaving Soap. It's not... it's written in a way that you can understand it. If you're just interested, not that you want to make it, but you just want to know how it's made. Again, this is available at Amazon and perhaps other bookstores or retailers. I'm not sure. Maybe even their website. We're going to use the old school Busta synthetic. In fact, let me go ahead and start working my lather here in the bowl. And again, this is sort of a Busta shave today. Busta hasn't been making videos, and I don't think he intends to. Last fall when I came back, I strongly defeated him. The rivalry was over and he had no reason to come back. No, I'm just joking about that. It's really a fake rivalry. We are friends, and I hope someday he does come back, but I just don't think he's feeling it. And when you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. If it feels like work, there's no point in doing it, and I think that is the case. But he is a prince of a gentleman, and we certainly do miss him. So today's shave is dedicated to him with gear that he likes to use. And look at the lather that this Busta, old school Busta makes. This is the one who really started the craze for the really soft fiber, the Busta type fiber. At the time it was $60, and then later it was $30. Now you can get brushes for 10 or 12 bucks with that sort of fiber. Let me wet the face and we'll get started. Stay tuned. All right, and here we go with our Soap Commander Respect and our old school Busta, and that feels very nice. Good scent on this soap. Great scent. It's quite stout, I would say. And since I've stopped lathering or loading the soaps in the container and actually scooping some out and putting them in the bowl, I'm noticing that the longevity, at least in terms of scent strength, they seem to be holding their scent longer. So again, my recommendation is not to load the soap in the container with water. I think water eventually, if you don't air it out completely, is not good for your soap, obviously. And I think it has an adverse effect on the scent of the soap. Just my opinion. I found it to be the case. So if you want to bloom or something like that, scoop some out and do it in a bowl, and you'll be perfectly safe in doing so. A lot of people like to do that, and it's okay. I just don't recommend that you do it in the container for the longevity of your soap. All right, and here we go. Feather blade in this, by the way, just like Busta. And that feels fantastic. This is a legendary razor, this Merkur 34. And for good reason, it just works. It's two-piece. And of course the blade feather is legendary as well, and really a favorite of our buddy Busta. And I'm sure most of you know Busta or have heard of him if you've been around for a while. If not, you can go check him out. I think his channel is Shave Busta, or you can Google him. I'm sure they'll come up his old videos. Again, sadly, he's not making content right now, and you know, he was talking about coming back last year and just really never got around to doing so. And I think a lot of people miss his humor, fun contributions, his knowledge, as I certainly do. So we hope someday he'll come back, but I do understand, you know, life calls, and if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. There's no use to plug forward with it. All right, let's rinse the face, and we'll do our giveaway announcement in between these two passes. So let me get a quick rinse. We'll come back and talk about the giveaway. Stay tuned. All right, and for our giveaway announcement, we're going to start with, and this is really nice. I don't think these have gone live yet. I think they go live this week. I could be wrong, but from West Coast Shaving. Yesterday, I said, when I showed this or teased it, I said stainless steel. That was incorrect. This is solid brass, and this is a barber pole design. It's got West Coast Shaving etched in the end, but it's not an eyesore or anything like that. It just goes with the design just fine, in my opinion. Really nice handle. I thought it was stainless because of the heft. It's certainly not aluminum or pot metal, but turns out it's brass. And there's a look at it. There's going to be a whole line of brass handles from West Coast Shaving, and this will be up for a giveaway. They also sent along a head, just a regular head, which you'll see here. It's not brass. It's a regular, probably pot metal or something like that. So this will be up for giveaway, and I'm going to talk a little bit about West Coast Shaving during this video because I had a nice conversation with the owner. In addition, we're going to be giving away this razor. It's got a stainless steel handle. Shave Revolution. Justin from Shave Revolution had sent me some things to give away. He's no longer in the business, but he sent them to me because he knew I'd give them away to folks. So this razor has never been used. It is brand new. Nice wave handle from Shave Revolution. When he was around, he had some of the best customer service in the business, Justin. Also, fine, clean vetiver. This is the original version, which you can no longer get. And in my opinion, better than the current version. I like this scent much better, again, unused. And this was courtesy of Justin. So, the giveaway in total will be the fine, original, clean vetiver, and the West Coast Shaving razor, and of course the Shave Revolution razor. And again, special attention to this one because it is their brand new brass handle, which is very, very nice in my opinion. It's handsome, got some good weight to it. And let me wet the face and we'll get back to shaving, and we'll talk a little bit about West Coast Shaving because some things have changed there. Stay tuned. All right, here we are back. West Coast Shaving, one of the things I wanted to pass on to you was that, let's add a little bit of water there. It has changed hands. A new gentleman bought it. I can't recall how far back, maybe a year, maybe longer. Used to be owned by a fellow named John, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he was also a moderator at Badger and Blade, or at least was heavily into Badger and Blade at the very least. Now, I'll be frank, that turned some people off because they saw it as a sort of conflict of interest, and I don't know this gentleman, so I'm not throwing stones, but I'm just calling it like I see it. It turned some people off. Badger and Blade is one of the best resources out there, without a doubt, in terms of the information there, but the moderation is very, very tight. So a lot of people over the years have left Badger and Blade due to that really heavy moderation, including myself. Now, I don't have any hard feelings about it. It's a great resource. But a lot of people have, they don't participate there. They once did. They left because they just felt it was, not super open as some of the others may be. And they felt, West Coast Shaving had an influence. Whether they did or not, I don't know. I'm only repeating what, folks said. And so there was a time where folks were reluctant to buy from West Coast Shaving because, they didn't like Badger and Blade for whatever reason, fairly or unfairly. And at the time, sometimes it took quite some time to get your order. I had that experience. However, John did work with me and was very, very nice about one of my orders that got to traveling all over the United States. So they did make it right. But anyhow, if you go to the West Coast Shaving, I think I may have said order from Badger and Blade, but I meant to say West Coast Shaving. Anyway, back to West Coast Shaving. If you order from West Coast Shaving now, or you go check out the website, you'll notice it's different. It's laid out different. And the new owner is definitely making some changes there, and we'll talk a little bit more about that during Pass 3. Stay tuned. All right, here we are back Pass 3. And again, back to the conversation I had with the owner of West Coast Shaving, new owner. He's really committed to, making sure the customer service is up to snuff. They want to do some house brand, West Coast Shaving branded items that represents good value. They want to be good stewards of the community, and turns out I had some things in common with the owner. We just discussed where he grew up, and he grew up in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, which I vacationed there when I was, young every summer. So we talked about that and a host of other things. He's really into it, is a very, very nice guy. So if you haven't checked out West Coast Shaving in recent years, go check it out. See what you think. Give it a shot. Again, it's not the same old owner. Not that it was a bad owner before or anything like that, but things have changed, and you can go there and give them a shot and use your own judgments about what you think, is always the case. I'm just here, talking about the things that I experience and the conversations that I have with the folks in the industry. But you should always make your judgment about what you think. Although I do appreciate them putting up these new wares for giveaway before they're even released. Very nice of them. And there will be a line of brushes they're coming out with as well. And one of the things I saw was a cobalt handle, and cobalt's kind of difficult to come by. You see Simpson has it, Shave Mac has it, but you don't see a lot of value gear with cobalt, real cobalt, like the type you see Shave Mac or Simpson use, not poured resins, or poured resins by custom artisans. The artisan brush makers have a tough time replicating that Shave Mac type cobalt with their own pours, and the blanks are kind of hard to come by. They have to be ordered from Germany to turn. When I say blanks, I mean the resin to turn a brush into. So I have seen their brushes, and I did see that color cobalt, and they have some nice designs as well coming out soon. I don't know when those are launched, but we'll show you one here and give it away, I'm sure. And I'll probably buy one of those cobalts myself. If I like this stuff, I usually buy it. So I like this brass handle too. It's quite nice, the one that's up for giveaway. I didn't want to use it because I'm giving it away to you folks, and I wanted to get my Busta shave on today. But I think I'll definitely give West Coast a look from time to time and see what they have. And I say give it a shot, and then make your own judgment on what you think. And what I didn't tell you was how to enter the giveaway. If you want to enter the giveaway for the West Coast Shaving handle, head, as well as the Shave Revolution razor and the Fine Clean Vetiver, send an email to cdb@imcdb.com, cdb@imcdb.com, and just say you want to be entered, and I will put you in and draw next week. And also I wanted to mention the head blade stuff from last week, the giveaway. I will announce that in my head shaving video upcoming following this, so you're going to want to stay tuned for that if you entered for that. All right, let's rinse the face and come back and do the post. Stay tuned. All right, and here we are back with the magic made by witches. Thayer's Witch Hazel, daily part of my routine, as you know. And of course, as you well know, I'm the world's #1 fan of Thayer's Witch Hazel, self-professed. Although Thayer's did acknowledge that at one point. It's still self-professed, but they put their stamp on it. This is good stuff. I've been through more Thayer's Witch Hazel than any other product. Aftershave, soaps, you name it. More emptied bottles of this than anything. I just like it. Okay, quick review of the gear. Merkur 34C did a great job with Feather Blade India, which Busta really likes. Soap Commander. Respect. I can't recall whether Busta likes this or not. I think he does. So I'm trying to get my Busta going. I hope he likes Respect. I really do. It's great. The original Plasan, I probably shouldn't use as much because someday it's going to be a historical piece. It's really the brush that set off the Plasan type fibered brush frenzy, which really ended up benefiting the customers, because today you can buy brushes for 12 to 20 some dollars with the same nut, which was originally 60. So you have that. And if you buy the ones directly, this one came from L'Occitane. If you bought these directly from Plaisance, they started at around $80 and above. So there's always that to think about. And finally today, I'm going to use the old Clubman Classic, which Busta loves, to complete our Busta experience. And we just got our full Busta on today, and we hope to hear from Busta. Hope he comes back and engages with you viewers and people in the groups and what have you. We do miss him. Wonderful guy, that I can tell you. Thanks everybody for watching. Again, if you want to be entered for the giveaway, email cdb@imcdb.com. I'll get to you. It might not be a day. It might be a couple of days before I reply, but I will reply and say you're in or something like that. So you'll know you're in, and we will draw the name. And let's give you another look at the wares. West Coast Shaving Brass Razor and Head. Fine Clean Vetiver and the Shave Revolution Razor, which will be announced next Sunday. So stay on the lookout for that. Thanks as always for watching. Until next time, let's help the entire world shave great once again.